was 42 on April 1st, Ann Romanowski, who is my guardian angel, had to tell me that I had stage 4 breast cancer with no previous cancer diagnosis. And so I had to call my husband on the road and say, John, I have cancer and it's not good. And I remember my father is a physician, and I got the readout, and he said, read me what it says. And so I'm reading to him, and I don't know how to pronounce metastasis, and I don't know what it means. And so as I'm reading, I'm mispronouncing it. And not until later could I try and even imagine what it was like for my dad to hear his youngest daughter trying to say metastasis. And I don't know what it means, and he does. He knows that it means you're in the last stages of cancer and there's no cure. And so he had to correct my pronunciation. And so then it became very important for me to obviously figure out what am I supposed to do. And in all the literature, I could not find anything about metastasis. None of the books talked about it. And so it became clear to me very quickly that it was like, well, you're kind of the lost cause, and so there's not much to write about you. And so I got very scared and thought, I need to, you know, what can I do? I want to find somebody who's working on metastasis because that's what kills people. And so I found NFCR, which is one of the only charities that has a center for metastasis research. And those of you who were here last year, the doctor that we give our money to is a molecular biologist. He doesn't design medicines, he does research that figures out how cancer operates, so then they can design medicines. And he is their director for the Center for Metastasis, and they're one of the only in the nation that has tried to put metastasis on the map. Because like Danny Welch will say, tumors in the breast don't kill you, it's once it gets out. So my cancer, by the time we found it, it was already out of my bloodstream, in my bone, and since then I now have 2 small tumors in my liver. And that's the fear, is that the cancer sets up shop in your vital organs. Because of researchers, though. I'm here 3 years, and the average lifespan for people diagnosed with metastasis is 2 to 3 years. And I'm still here, I still have all my hair. I'm physically unaffected. I'm asymptomatic, which I think is hard for people to understand when they see me, to hear that I have such a late stage of cancer. But I really believe it's because of the research, and it's people like NFCR, and it's people like you who say, let's try, you know, let's start putting money there. Because the goal is, as the mission statements say, is to make it chronic, not deadly. You know, I'm okay. I'm happy to live like this. I got interviewed for a local television station, and he said, what's your goal? And I said, my goal really, and I don't know, I don't mean to be a downer, but I don't know how realistic this is. But my goal is to be around when they find the medicine to make it chronic. All right.